Hello and welcome to my channel, Infinite Intuition. If you've been here before, welcome back, and if not, then just welcome. So today we're actually going to be using the pendulum here and asking some questions. I apologize for my setup right now. I've actually been sick the past few days, which is why I haven't done a February pick a card yet, like I had planned. It was either a stomach bug or food poisoning. I don't know which one, but I'm still kind of trying to recover. Today is actually the day that I feel the best that I've felt in a while, so um, I'm doing okay, but like I still want to take it easy, and so that's why my setup is the way it is. I'm actually like holding my webcam, so I'm sorry if it kind of moves or if it like shakes at all. So like my webcam here, I'm holding it with my left hand, and then I have the pendulum here in my right hand. Okay, and I may need to put the pendulum down at times to scroll through the questions that I have. But these are going to be questions that I have been hearing other people ask, and I want to see if I get the same answer. So let's go ahead and get into our pendulum reading. Okay. So we're going to start off with asking, did the Biden administration, before 45 took office in January 2025, place obstacles in the data systems, making it harder to steal? Yes. Thank you. Okay, so are these obstacles like decoys? Yes. Thank you. Is this a trap to catch any wrongdoings? Yes. Thank you. Okay, so this next question is based on the fact that I've been seeing AOC especially make posts. I've also heard Elizabeth Warren has been making posts. So are the Democrats finally gearing up to fight back? Yes. That was a pretty quick yes, too. Thank you. Has Musk been arrested? Yes. Thank you. Was he arrested the last week of January 2025? Yes. Thank you. Can you point to the day when he was arrested? Okay, I think that would be towards Friday. Okay, so are you saying Friday, January 31st, 2025, he was arrested? Yes. Thank you. Is Musk the one making posts on his social media accounts? No. Thank you. Okay, so if no, is someone else creating these posts for him? Yes. Thank you. Is Musk currently on U.S. grounds? No. Thank you. Okay, so now we're going to move on to 45. Has 45 been arrested? Yes. Thank you. Was he arrested the same day as Musk? No. Thank you. Was he arrested the Saturday after Musk? No. Thank you. Was he arrested on Sunday after Musk? Yes. Thank you. Okay, so just to confirm, 45 was arrested Sunday, February 2nd, 2025. Yes. Okay, thank you. Has JD been arrested? Yes. Thank you. Was he arrested along with 45? Yes. Thank you. Okay, so this next question, I'm fairly certain that I remembered the position of this person. Unfortunately, I suck at political names, like the names of the political people, unless they're like really big, um, like Harris, people like running for president, people who are the president. But I do believe this question that I had heard was in relation to the Speaker of the House. So, has the Speaker of the House been arrested? Yes. Thank you. Was he arrested along with 45 in JD? Yes. Thank you. Did these arrests with 45, JD, and the Speaker happen at a meeting in the Pentagon? Yes. Thank you. Was this meeting a decoy to get them arrested? Yes. Thank you. Was Musk arrested in the Pentagon? No. Thank you. The videos we're seeing of Musk, are they recorded? Yes. Thank you. Are the videos we're seeing of 45 recorded? Yes. Thank you. Is the news deliberately holding information from the public about the arrests? Yes. Thank you. Did the Treasury breach happen before Musk was arrested? Yes. Thank you. So the news is holding information of that breach too? Yes. Thank you. Will the news ever release the information they're holding to the public? Yes. Thank you. Is there an intentional time set in place where they plan to release the information? Yes. Thank you. So with all that said, is the news showing the public old news currently? Yes. Thank you. Can you point to a number of how many days news has been withheld? Okay, can't really... Are you saying... Are you saying 8 days? No. Are you saying 9 days? Yes. Okay. Thank you. Has it been more than 9 days? No. Thank you. Did 45 have a meeting with Netanyahu? Yes. Thank you. Was this meeting at the Pentagon? Yes. Thank you. Did this meeting happen yesterday, Tuesday, February 4th, 2025? Yes. Thank you. Was Netanyahu arrested at this meeting? Yes. Thank you. Was 45 allowed to be free so he could have this meeting? Yes. Thank you. Was this meeting a decoy for Netanyahu? Yes. Thank you. Is Netanyahu the person the government really wants to catch? Yes. Thank you. Was Netanyahu the overall mastermind of why 45 won the election? Yes. Thank you. Is Netanyahu the reason 45 has been pushing these executive orders? No. Thank you. Is Musk the reason 45 has been pushing these executive orders? Yes. Thank you. Is Netanyahu why 45 is saying he'll take the Gaza Strip? No. Thank you. Is 45 saying he'll take the Gaza Strip just because he wants to say it? Yes. Thank you. Will Biden announce himself to be back in the White House as president in February 2025. Yes. Thank you. Will it be because of the arrests? Yes. Thank you. Will he make this announcement this week? Yes. Thank you. When I ask you this week, are you viewing that as from February 5th, 2025 to February 8th of 2025? No. Thank you. Are you viewing it from February 5th, 2025 to February 9th, 2025? Yes. Okay. Thank you. Will the announcement... Well, actually, can you point to which day we'll hear this announcement? Okay. Are you saying Sunday, February 9th, 2025? Yes. Thank you. Now, guys, I do want to say you want to take timing with a grain of salt because things can change, energy can change. I've been seeing readers getting times for like this week, for like this current week from like February 2nd to the 8th, of saying like this is when this we might see this thing happen. And I think technically, or at least the first time they said Biden would have actually announced himself today, Wednesday, February 5th, but obviously that's hasn't happened. So what we've been getting recently, and what I've obviously just got, is that it was shifted to Sunday. So let's ask something here. Was the reason intuitives were getting the answer Wednesday, February 5th, 2025, as the day Biden would announce himself as president again? And now we're getting Sunday, February 9th, 2025. Is that because the energy has shifted? Okay. Thank you. Is that because of free will? Okay. Thank you. And is that because of the free will of the people in the government making plans and deciding to change them? Okay. Thank you. Are they making these changes because they want to make sure the people are safe? Yes. Thank you. Will Harris be back as vice president on the same day Biden makes his announcement? Yes. Thank you. These next two questions are kind of hard to ask, but I want to ask them anyway because of just what I've been seeing people getting. Will Harris be president in March? Yes. Okay. Thank you. So that's what a lot of people were getting for a very long time. Okay. And they're still getting that. And we just got a yes on that. So is this because something happens to Biden making Harris president? Yes. Thank you. Will it have to do with his health? Yes. Thank you. All right, so moving on. Will a new election be held in 2025? They already knew what I was going to ask, and it's a yes. Thank you so much. Will a new election be held because a recount is too complicated? Yes. Okay, thank you. Is the complication because there's uncertainty of just how accurate a recount would be? Yes. Okay, thank you. And is that uncertainty due because of missing votes? Yes. Okay, thank you. Can you point to the month a new election will be held? Okay, thank you. Are you saying May 2025? Okay, thank you. That's really interesting because when I've asked that question on my own, um, everybody I was watching was getting May as well, but I ended up getting June. Um, so did the energy that I've been picking up on in my readings change? Okay, thank you. Will Harris be the winner of the new election? Yes, thank you. Will Okay, so I asked this before I think it was my last pendulum reading for the election. Excuse me. I had asked if JD was going to be the running mate for the Republican Party, and it said yes. Is that still true? No. Okay. Thank you. And I'm assuming that would be because he would now be arrested. So he can't. Yeah. Yes. Thank you. And I think last time the energy I was picking up on, the arrests hadn't happened yet. So there may have been question whether or not the arrests were going to happen at all. Is that correct? Yes. Okay. Thank you. Can you point to the month Harris will be inaugurated? Okay. So are you saying July 2025 she will be inaugurated? Yes. Wait, no. But if the election would be in May. Okay, see, I got July too. Okay, so when I had asked recently on my own when the election would be held, it got June and she would be inaugurated in July. Now we're saying election will be May and she will be inaugurated in July. Which doesn't make sense because she would be inaugurated in June if that was the case. So, is there still some uncertainty to the timing when this new election will be held? Okay, thank you. If the new election did happen in May, would she be inaugurated in June? Yes, thank you. I think also at one point I got she would be inaugurated in August. So is it safe to say Harris, with the current energy, would be inaugurated in the summer? Yes. Okay. Thank you. So yeah, we could say summer, but as for like the month when it's really going to happen is a little up in the air because again, energy is always moving and changing, and it's really hard to do timing with readings, especially with something like this when it seems like things are moving so fast because, you know, people in the government can make decisions on a whim. And they could decide, okay, on this date, we're going to do this. But then they're realizing, okay, the date we originally planned may have been too soon. So now we got to push it back. And then we got to push it back again. You know, so things like that. So it's going to be the same thing with like if Biden were to announce that he did come back as president. Which I know has confused a lot of people, and I'll ask about that in just a minute. But he may not. Even though we're picking up on Sunday, he will make the announcement. He may not make it an announcement on Sunday. It may be pushed back again. So, yeah, we will see. We will definitely see. But if things are happening, like if things have already happened, like let's say the arrests have already happened, personally, I can't see why there would be a delay again. But yeah, we'll see. So let's go ahead and ask this other question. Before Biden left office in January 2025, did he sign something that says if there is no sitting president in the White House, if the previous president is still alive, he can come back? Yes, okay. And that is actually something that I had seen from a commenter clarifying on. Because they had also seen like people were getting confused, and then they explained that. I tried to look it up to see if it was true. I personally had a hard time finding it just because of how a lot of sites were more so focusing on like the total amount of executive orders presidents in the past have made, and we're like comparing how many executive orders they did, amongst each other. And that wasn't helpful. I was just like, I want a detail on what he signed, but I couldn't find it. I couldn't find anything on that. Okay. So let's go ahead and continue on. Are we as intuitives who are asking these questions and readings picking up on the energy around the intent and less so the actual timing on our physical plane, which I kind of already asked, but yes. Thank you. So then, if yes, is that because time here on Earth is different than time in the spirit realm? Yes. Thank you. And I'm sorry I'm getting a little bit more shaky. But we'll be wrapping up this video soon. Is there a chance we, as intuitives, are picking up energies from a different timeline? No. Okay, cool. Thank you. So then, just to confirm, we are picking up on current energies. Yes. Thank you. Will free will stop these energies from happening? No. Okay. If no, will they cause delays? Yes. Okay. Thank you. So then, is it safe to say these arrests, Harris becoming president, that is all meant to be set in stone? Yes. Okay. And just a couple more questions. Thank you so much. Did many people... Oh, right. This... Okay. So let me just rest the pendulum for a moment. So I don't know if people have been hearing about this at all, but definitely in videos from people that I've watched, and you can even see them in the comments on those videos, people who like to tap into this kind of stuff, whether it's tarot, pendulum, whatever, but also just those who like to listen to them. Oops, sorry. Are tuning in every day, starting at 3 o'clock Eastern time, and coming together to have a meditation. And so the plan is to do it for 3 o'clock in like each time zone. So you've got 3 o'clock Eastern time, which technically would be 2 o'clock Central, if I'm thinking that correctly, 1 o'clock Mountain, noon Pacific. Okay, so we make sure that this meditation is happening throughout that entire time, every time 3 o'clock hits each time zone. And this is meant to help bring in hope and light and togetherness as a collective. Okay, we want to bring in this positive energy as a collective. And we started doing, or at least I started doing this yesterday. And I know when I'm recording this, technically the meditation is going on, but I am literally listening to meditation music in the background as I am doing this. So I'm kind of doing like double work here, where I'm like, I want to make sure I can get this recording out for you guys, but I also want to make sure I'm still sending out positivity and light, and to kind of help guide these energies that we've been talking about, so we can hopefully like slow down these delays. You know, we want to help the energy. Basically, I guess, you know, bring justice to where it's served. Basically. Kind of goes along with people saying Harris on the day of the inauguration could be heard in front of the camera saying justice is coming. So it's kind of bringing that into fruition, helping it along, try and get things moving. So what I wanted to ask about these meditations, did many people join in on the nationwide meditation? Yes, great, perfect. Thank you so much. And thank you if you were one of those people. Was it effective in helping to reveal the truths around this election? Yes. Thank you. Was it helpful in slowing down? Was it helpful in slowing down these delays? Yes. Thank you. All right. That is so good to hear. So if you are here watching this and you liked this pendulum reading and you want me to ask questions that I haven't asked yet, please go ahead and comment them down below. I will be happy to ask them for you. I'm very limited on what I know I can ask, just because I don't really know a whole lot about the political system. I don't really know every detail, and like I said, I get messed up on political names, like the names of those people, unless they're really, really big and I keep like hearing the name over and over again. But still, if there's a question you need answered and you'd like me to answer it for you, comment that down below. Whether I know of the person or not doesn't matter. I will still ask for you. Okay? So thank you so much for coming by. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated with you. And please join in on the meditations. It's not only really relaxing, but it's also just really, it feels really good to join in on the spiritual journey, on this, you know, be part of a spiritual community who's doing this, even though you're not really like with them in person, but you are with them in spirit and in heart. And if you struggle with meditation, it's okay. You can go ahead and just do what I do and maybe play some meditation music in the background. As long as your intention is out, is there, that's good enough. That helps, okay? Another way I think you can help, I've heard this before from another reader, about imagining a thread connecting your mind to everybody else's, you know, as like a collective. So all of these threads are joining together. When I started this meditation yesterday, I also felt like I should include a thread to my heart. So it's not just our minds, it's not just our crown chakra, even our third eye chakra, it's our heart chakra as well, to bring in love. Okay, not just all light, bring in love as well. So yeah, thank you so much for coming by, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!